Hello, people. Hello, is this fine now? Can you hear me? Can you feel it? Resume, resume. Okay, it's great. Hello, people. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new on this channel, let me tell you, my name is Vaibhav and I do make games. I run a company called underDOGS Gaming Studio and I create content on YouTube and LinkedIn. This is one of the live sessions where I do portfolio reviews. So people on my Discord channel, on the link on the Mukti Discord channel, send me the portfolios and I do review those portfolios live on this channel. Guys, if you can hear me clearly, please do let me know by just putting a thumbs up in the chat section. Chat, please let me know if the voice is clear. Let me also check. Live on this channel. Guys, if you can hear me clearly. Solid sound, bro. Solid sound. Okay, PA Interactive India. Hi. Aditya Gaming. Hello, sir. Hello. ANK Maurex. Hello. Pinak. Hello, Vaibhav. Hello. Hi, Vaibhav. I'm also game dev. Great. Hi, sir. Can I share my portfolio for review? I don't know. My mods need to tell you. Mehul, if you are available here. Mehul Rico, if you are available here. Hi, sir. Can I share my? You are my idol. Idol. Aditya Gaming. Thank you, brother. Ankush, hello. Abhi official, hello. Ayush Bagde, hello. Good evening. Hi, Crude Games. Hi. Phoenix, can I share my portfolio? Okay, I have sent you a portfolio, Rishikesh Batway. I can hear you from the next room. Oh, what is wrong with my wife, guys? I don't know. Is a portfolio review only for members on YouTube? No, it's for everybody, but the chat section is only open to people who have subscribed to the channel. Oh, this is Discord. डिस्कॉर्ड का क्वेश्चन मैं यहाँ पे आंसर कर रहा था. क्रेजी. As on my resume, don't yet have a portfolio. Thank you so much for taking the time to review our portfolio. No problem, brother. Where can I send my portfolio? If you haven't joined the Discord channel yet, just go and join the Discord channel. You will find a channel on the Discord server where you can submit your portfolio. I don't think we'll be doing that right now. I mean, the new ones, but we keep on doing these every week, and that's the plan. So, if not today, we'll be doing it next week for sure. But here's a catch again, guys. There's one more thing I just wanted to let you guys know. Just give me a minute. Let me check. Okay, I have the link. क्या होता है? When I do these lives, right? I have very limited time to do this. So I'll be doing all these reviews real quick. Real quick. But आई मीन मेरे पास अभी 25 एटलीस्ट 25 पोर्टफोलियोज है जो मुझे क्विकली रिव्यू करने हैं. मैं टॉप लाइन बता दूंगा उन चीज़ उस पोर्टफोलियोज में क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं, क्या क्या मिसिंग है, क्या क्या. बट इफ़ यू गाइज वांट टू डू लाइक अ प्रॉपर डीप डाइव ऑन योर पोर्टफोलियो, मैंने इस चैट पे एक लिंक डाली हुई है. I do one-on-one portfolio reviews with people. So if you are interested in doing that, which will help you create a kick-ass portfolio for yourself, if you want to do that and um, increase your chances of landing a job by doing by putting in some efforts on your portfolio, do consider do reach out to me on the link जो मैंने अभी यहाँ पे चैट पे डाली हुई है, and book for a one-on-one session. Let me just put like a story. Let me just put a story because the story is important so that more people can join. Before we begin the portfolio reviews. So yeah, like I said, अगर आपको deep dive करना है उसके ऊपर तो do let me know on the link in the chat. It's 2 minutes, guys. I am just posting a story. अरिजीत सिंह ने छोड़ दिया यार. Okay guys, if you're watching this video, please do hit the like button once. एक बार सिर्फ like button दबाना है तुमको, और कोई चीज़ expectations नहीं है मेरे को इससे तुम लोगों से. So सिर्फ एक बार, if you do that, it just helps boost the video. All right, let's start. Let me just see if I have missed any messages. Owner of Dark Phobia Games. Good. I have shared portfolio on 10 Jan. Okay. How are you today? I am good, sir. Respawn boys. Hi. Graphy. Hello. All right, let's start, guys. Let's get into the portfolio reviews. सारे टैब्स बंद कर देता हूँ so that okay. It's a Discord. Okay, hold on. Discord is not really loading up. तो मैं लिंक्स ले रहा हूँ. मेहुल साहू से कंटिन्यू करना है. आईजी क्या बोल रहा है भाई? एज 3D आर्टिस्ट मॉडलिंग एंड टेक्सचरिंग पोर्टफोलियो के लिए कितना मॉडल होना चाहिए? Ideally, you should do like at least 15 to 20 art pieces that you can put, and दो चीज़ें होनी बहुत ज़रूरी है इसके अंदर, दैट यू पुट a mixture of elements, maybe 2D, not 2D, maybe 3D, um, environmental or assets which are organic plus non-organic weapons. अलग अलग चीज़ें बहुत लोग क्या करते हैं, a lot of people do this mistake that they only make one particular type of object. They usually do like weapon designs and they only fill their portfolio with those weapons. When people try to judge you based on the skills that you have, there should be enough of content that people can see and can judge you on. Warna you become like they'll just stereotype you as a weapon designer, and you never know kisi company mein whether they are really looking for that kind of a talent or just someone who can create organic elements and not those kind of elements. So mostly you need to be careful around that. Otherwise, that's number one which you need to make sure. Number two is the breakdown of all the art assets that you've created. सारे के सारे art assets, most of the times what happens is people just try and copy someone else's art pieces and put it in their own portfolios. So do not do that. Just if I'm sure you wouldn't be doing that, but जब वो तुम कर रहे हो अपनी चीज़ें बना रहे हो, देन उसको ब्रेक डाउन करो उसके वायर फ्रेम के साथ. तुमने नॉर्मल्स कैसे यूज़ किए, टेक्सचरिंग कैसे किया, हर एक एसेट के नीचे उसका अगर ब्रेक डाउन डालोगे, that would be super helpful for people to understand that you have done it and not copied it from someone else. So that is really helpful. So वो करो. So ये दो चीज़ें you need to make sure that you do that. Okay, we have the resumes now, the portfolios I mean. सबसे पहला लेट्स स्टार्ट मुकुल साहू से स्टार्ट करना था. सो वी हैव मुकुल साहू हियर. लेट मी जस्ट सी इफ, यार इसको लॉक करना पड़ेगा. डिस्प्ले को निकाल के. ओके, let's just see. Browser, क्या है? ब्राउजर नहीं, विंडो. Oh yes, here we are. मुकुल साहू. नहीं, इतना भी चल जाएगा. All right. Experience is expensive. Guys, again, quickly बता रहा हूँ before I jump into this. I'll be doing this real quick because बहुत सारे portfolios हैं and again like I said deep dive करना है. There is a link जो मैंने pin की है ऊपर. There is an option over there. If you go on that page, there are multiple options that you can choose. But if you want to do like a deep dive of your portfolio, choose that and book a slot. All right, so let's go. Before we begin, again, just like the video if you are watching this video and finding it useful only. Experience is expensive. Okay, Mukul Sahu, mid-level environment and prop artist. Reboot Game Studios, Bhopal, India. This section is really good, which just tells me that मतलब इसकी I can see the details of this particular person. I know that I'm looking at a portfolio of a person, and I know the person. I mean, because of all these smaller details, it just helps me understand the person better. There are social media links also. Again, Mukul Sahu. So yeah, this is super cool. Try and do that. ऑब्वियसली अगर यहाँ पे आर्ट वर्क होता तो और बेटर होता, या फिर डालो मत यहाँ पे, या जस्ट कीप द लिंक्डइन थिंग. If you don't have your art pieces on Instagram, there is no point in putting your Instagram handle here. LinkedIn डालो because it's very professional. But if you have like an Instagram profile where you are showcasing your artwork, then putting this Instagram का icon makes more sense. Otherwise, it's just wasting someone's time. Anyway, let's just see. इसने सिर्फ 5 आर्ट पीसेस डाले हुए हैं ओवरऑल. First and foremost, the first thought is I needed more of these art pieces. But 5 जो डाले हैं उनको रिव्यू करते हैं. In the first look itself, they look really, really good, to be very honest. Realistic, semi-realistic, mix, again, realistic. So this is a art piece that he has created, all metal, bronze kind of look to this element. Good choice of object, to be honest, because इस एक object में material play बहुत दिख रहा है. There is a glass, there is metal, there are 2 different metals, there is rust, there's glass, and glass has its own texture, which is dirty, which is a little bit of oily, glossy. The choice of creating this is really, really good, because इस एक ही element में you can see a lot of work and good skills that people can judge, because इसने बहुत सारी चीज़ें की है इसके अंदर. So kudos to that. Good choice. And this is what I was talking about, the breakdown. This clearly tells me that this is an object that this guy himself has created, because at least it gives me some trust. I know a lot of people can even do this, pull this up from someone else and just put it here, but at least it gives me one level of filter that okay, I can at least have a conversation. The texture work, आइडियली लोग ऐसे डालते नहीं है बाहर जिसका आप लोग कॉपी कर पाओ सीधा, बट people can easily make out whether it's done by you or you just copied someone else. So this is good. The breakdown is also decent. Should have been more, but this is really, really good. The second object, I wouldn't go to all of the objects like the details of art, but this is a really good piece which is more of semi-realistic art style, stylized art style, not semi-realistic. This is a stylized art style, but still done really well. So in the first 2 art pieces itself, it gives me a clarity that this guy can actually do multiple sort of art styles. पहला hyper realistic था, दूसरा stylized है, which is a great combination. So this portfolio, although has a lot छोटे बहुत कम objects है, but very well thought through, because ये 2 objects में काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें about this person has come out. Wukongish, ये black में को Wukong ही लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे. The environment, the objective is to actually showcase the environment art. Okay, pretty cool. Black Myth again wasn't like complete hyper realistic. It had like some realistic objects feel to it. Again, this is really good. छोटी चीज़ों का, when you have smaller objects, at least you need to actually put a complete breakdown of smaller objects. Like objects like these need like a proper deep dive. जैसे वायर फ्रेम हो, उसके बाद एओ मैप्स का टेक्सचरिंग मैप्स कैसे कैसे यहाँ तक रीच किया है इस आर्टिस्ट ने, ये पूरी डिटेल्स एक एक करके नीचे इमेजेस में डालनी बहुत ज़रूरी है. ज़रूरी इन द सेंस ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स आर ब्राउनी पॉइंट्स, you know, by the end of it, like these are just brownie points, nothing else. It just helps you get good, you know, points, to be honest. And then you have the last object. अच्छा मैं यहीं से जाता हूँ. Then you have the last object, which is again a very realistic kind of good artwork. Yeah, I really needed it broken down, but still good. The only problem in this entire portfolio that I see is, and it's not like the problem. I think he is on his way building good stuff. So Mukul Sahu, kudos, nice work, super good, uh, good work. I mean, this is really good work. Overall, it just seems like the amount of objects that you have are pretty are less. I mean, um the only thing is it would have been great if you. I mean, I think that you're on the right track, and maybe you are building that portfolio. I can assume that you're building your portfolio. When you'll have like 15 to 20 of such art pieces into this, it's a great portfolio to look at. So Mukul Sahu, great work. Moving on to the next one. Let's go. Guys, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. If you're watching this video and if you find this useful, please hit the like button, because I think it's 52 people are watching this, but only how many? We don't have a lot of likes here. I'll move on to the next, but before that I'll just check a few comments. Okay. As a game dev, okay, कौन सा गेम इंजन यूज़ करते हो एंड गेम में साउंड इफेक्ट कैसे करते हो, कुछ आइडिया दे दो. We use Unreal Engine 5.6 point something right now, but we will be soon moving to 5.7. तो Unreal Engine 5.7. अच्छा चेंज नहीं हुआ क्या? One second, guys. Let me just see. Okay. For the sound effects, we have our own sound designers that we have on contract. So we are working with sound designer, two sound artists. One is working on the FMVs and the cutscenes, and the second one is working on the Foley sound design of the game. Ideally, you should work with someone. ये सब फ्री के चीज़ों में कमर्शियल लाइसेंस के बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं गेम्स में. सो आइडियली आई वुड प्रेफर यू टू एक्चुअली गो and tie up with someone. Now there are a lot of sound artists who are new and who want to work for games, so try that. As a game dev, are finished projects more valuable or mechanic based prototypes to land a job? To land a job, just prototypes are good. Thoughts on real time simulation development? It's big in B2B. If you want to get into that side, I think VR also works super amazing there. I think you will love my website. Respawn Boys. Okay, I will. Hello Tejas. XR in India market, is it only games or other tech? It's everything apart from games, brother. बहुत बड़ा market है. Graphy Mukul Sahu, it's yo chat. As a game developer and indie developer, for now, giving my core logical brain in game engine code part and only learning basic of other things, is that a correct way? It's good. You're on right track. ओके सर, मैंने आपको मॉडल का नाम भेजा था डिस्कॉर्ड पे. मैं अगर टाइम मिले तो बताना कौन से ऐड करो प्लीज़. अंकुश के नाम से डीएम. ओके, join the Discord channel, guys. If you want to get your portfolios review, the quick portfolio review, do join our Discord server. Mehul, who's a admin mod, he has posted a link, Discord link, तो वो join कर लो. Mukul Sahu, thank you so much. Great work, Mukul. Would you hire him? Of course, I would have hired him if we had enough requirement there at his level. But unfortunately, we don't have it right now. जस्ट आया मैं स्ट्रीम में एंड देखा कि आप मेरा पोर्टफोलियो देख रहे हो पीछे क्या के देखूंगा अभी. देख ले. ग्रेट जॉब सर. रियलिस्टिक आर्ट वर्सेस स्टाइलाइज्ड फॉर पीसी games, which one should I focus more on for Indian studios? Indian studios do both, so there is no, it's like 50-50 segregation. Look at Mukul Sahu's portfolio. Will you hire him? Just on animations. Yeah, I'm using 500. Okay, let's go. Let's move on to the next one. Sahil Vethekar, game programmer, developer and tester. Okay, game programmer, developer and tester. गेम प्रोग्रामर और गेम डेवलपर जब तक यूज़ हो रहा था, ओके मेरे को लगता है हाँ, गेम प्रोग्रामर और गेम डेवलपर जब तक था तब तक इट वाज ऑल गुड. बट ये टेस्टर पढ़ के ना थोड़ा सा खराब लग रहा है मुझे. एनीवे, आई विल गिव यू माय रीजंस व्हाई. बट साहिल वेतेकर, good job in building a website, at least to start with. Hello, a bit about me. I'm Sahil Vethekar, a game developer focused on building ठीक है. ये this paragraph gives me an understanding that you are more into the tech side of it, which is great. I would recommend ये निकाल दे and tester. Nobody is interested in dash and dash and dash. If you're a game programmer, developer, that's it. Game programming and testing are two different things. Nobody would hire you for either of those roles. If you go to a company and tell them that I'm a game programmer and I am a tester, they'll tell you we don't need you. So ये tester निकाल दे. और just sit and think, इन दोनों में से कौन सी चीज़ तू ज़्यादा अच्छे से कर पाएगा या फिर तुझे पसंद है, and make sure that you choose that. ओके, रेज्यूमे पोर्टफोलियो कॉन्टैक्ट. सी सबसे पहले लास्ट मैंने पोर्टफोलियो रिव्यू किया था लास्ट वीक. उसमें भी मैंने एक चीज़ बताई थी, आज भी मैं ये चीज़ बताऊंगा. डू नॉट, आई डोंट थिंक लाइक these are my personal views, to be honest, or if you trust my instinct and you go according to that, most of the founders in India would probably feel the same way. मुझे ऐसा लगता है जब आप एक वेबसाइट में अपना पोर्टफोलियो या रेज्यूमे बना रहे हो, डू नॉट पुट ऑल दीज लिंक्स एंड स्टफ वेयर पीपल हैव टू नेविगेट अ लॉट ऑफ स्टफ. लाइक this is a one-pager website. For me, scrolling down like this, like the middle mouse button, scrolling down is easier than to search for where to go. Home, portfolio, contact, resume, portfolio, and then click on it, wait for another page to open and see like a very short page over here also, then go back and see the resume, which is again, I would recommend this is a good start. The section is good, about is good. I would also recommend putting your own picture over here and not putting something else. Putting your own picture will just help me connect with you very quickly. ये स्टार्ट बहुत अच्छा है. साहिल वेतेकर क्या करता है, व्हाट्स हिज कोर इंटरेस्ट एंड अबाउट. नाउ इसके नीचे ना I think if you would have just put 2 3 buttons जहाँ पे number one is the resume button which opens the resume, that is fine because resume is a different document. Then maybe add your social media links, maybe LinkedIn, which is more important. एंड देन ये जो पोर्टफोलियो का सेक्शन है ना, जो ये सेपरेटली ओपन हो रहा है, इसको हटा और इसको इसके नीचे ही डाल, यहीं पे डाल, सीधा जाने दे नीचे. इन वन page itself, let the people just go scroll down and see what you have made instead of navigating to different pages. That will save your interviewers time, and it will also help them reach to your core talent or core skills really quick without navigating a lot. ये पोर्टफोलियो में जितनी तूने चीज़ें डाली है बहुत अच्छी डाली हुई है. All these work, everything that I see here, for someone to actually get started into the industry, all of these things are pretty good to just showcase and get a job. There are 7 to 8 prototypes here, which is a good thing. At least this will help you get a interview call if you showcase this real quick. So I think और कुछ है नहीं. Contact में again, when I click contact, see this is a very tiny section which does not require a separate page. पूरा इतने 2 5 10 सेकेंड रुक के I get to see this page. इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट ये जो यहाँ पे नीचे डाला हुआ है ये भी कॉन्टैक्ट ही है ना, तो ये लास्ट में सेक्शन में वही आने दे, ख़त्म कर दे उधर ही. That's it. Sahil, Vethekar, good stuff, but just fix all of these things and you are good to go. All right, let's go to the next one. Guys, if you're watching this video, please hit the like button. 51 people watching and only 31 likes is what I see. बहुत गलत बात. Please hit the like button and help this video reach to a lot of people. Aman Ahmed. Okay. Aman Ahmed. Let me quickly read some comments. I'm using 5.6.1. It's great for Potato PC, highly optimized for my work. Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, single, simple, simping simp. Wow, tongue twister. Hello, sir. Nikhil. Hello. I would like to know how can one learn and balance the multiple aspects of game development from script to graphics to sound design without even working for someone. Doing it alone, solo, and learning all of these things requires a lot of self-learn, patience, and years of work put into this. Everything can be learned. It's not rocket science, but better if you join some company and do like a 3-6 months of a gig that would help you learn all of these things real quick than doing it self-learning. चेक आउट द अबाउट सेक्शन. मेरे पोर्टफोलियो में कौन से गेम पे मैंने वर्क किया है. हो गया अभी तेरा. एक्साइटेड फॉर माई पोर्टफोलियोज रिव्यू. ओके. एज अ बीटेक स्टूडेंट विद अ बैकग्राउंड इन गेम प्रोग्रामिंग हु वांट्स टू मूव इनटू ग्राफिक्स प्रोग्रामिंग वुड परस्यूइंग अ मास्टर्स विजुअल का 100%. इफ यू आर at a position where you can afford going outside India and doing these things, I would recommend you should definitely do it because the international community, the game development experience and the expertise that are there outside are too good. And if you get an opportunity to do that, just go, because you'll eventually land a job in Germany only if you get to learn stuff there. I wanted to start my own studio. I have a regional subject, and how can I make to reach that to global audience? Should I make it regional only? Can you please let me know how the approach should be? Own studio. I have a regional subject. and how can I make to reach to that to the global? Should I make it? Depends on what you want to do. If you want to focus on Indian regional audience, do regional. If you want to go global, you have to go. You have to localize it. Anyways, guys, there are a lot of questions since the last few videos that I've been doing. A lot of questions around the studio and how to start a game studio in India. I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of making um, a compact 3 to 4 hours of course um, that can get you that can help you start a game studio in India with all the legalities and everything that is required with some business aspect to it. Um, like formally starting a game studio in India. Do let me know if that sounds like an interesting idea or any one of you would be interested in something like this. Chat में बता दो मुझे जल्दी जल्दी before I move into the next portfolio. All right, let's go. Meanwhile, art is never finished, only abandoned. Aman Ahmed, Leonardo da Vinci. Crazy. Uh, Delhi art session, 3D characters, especially bios and all, really good. Again, social media. This is the difference. Like when I go to the social media, if I see some art pieces, at least it's like gratification is there. Ki, oh, there's more artwork that I can see here. Anyway, the bio stuff is all good. Let's see the art. Uh, this is the breakdown that I was talking about. The breakdown is really really good. I mean, ये चीज़ें बहुत मैटर करती है when you put this in art station. See, this is what I was talking about. I reached to this as an artist. I've made this, but how did I make it? Those steps matter a lot. In terms of your skill set, Aman, I'll just point out a few things. Looks like the non-organic things that you've created are really good. There is a little bit of experience lacking in the organic elements. Like if you see the character, it is not impressive. Character needs a lot of work for you to actually make it look really really realistic. It is good, it's not bad, it is good, but you have great potential it seems, and you need to push it to a limit where you should be able to make really really good realistic characters, because this seems like you have good interest in it. These non-organic elements, the entire suit that you've created looks super good, and there is enough details that you've tried to put into this. Again, there is never like 100%. This also can be improved a lot. One more thing you need to actually do is when you're doing this, these kind of high resolution assets, not everything is about optimization. I mean, not every asset has to be toned down to as low as it can be, because if you go on Unreal and if you're working on nanite, it requires a benchmark which does not mean that it needs to be very very low, but also not very very high. तो एक बीच में होता है where the objects can be used very well, so that they you don't have to create LODs, which is level of details. So every object is created in 3 to 4 different types, जहाँ पे एक high resolution होता है, फिर थोड़ा low, फिर थोड़ा low, फिर थोड़ा low. So when you see a tree from a far end, you'll only see a lowest version of it. When you go closer to it, you will see the highest version. But Nanite does it automatically. For that to happen, Nanite needs certain a benchmark of vertices and try counts on it. So yeah, that matters. That really matters. But yeah, good stuff. बहुत ज़्यादा बोल दिया मैंने इस पीस पे. अगेन सी दिस इज योर इंटरेस्ट इज रियली देयर, बट यू नीड टू पुट सम मोर एफर्ट्स बिकॉज अच्छा है ये, बट इट इज़ नॉट दी बेस्ट. यू हैव गुड पोटेंशियल एंड उसको तो और खींच के आगे लेके जा सकता है. एज अ स्टार्टर दिस इज़ रियली रियली गुड, बट अगेन where the world is moving today, anatomy and your anatomy and the detailing and the realism on the face and everything needs to be worked on. So yeah, let's just go more into environmental art. And I have the same thoughts. It's good, but you can do better because with the same amount of details that you see here, जितने details तूने यहाँ पे डाले ना, उसी details में someone would be able to do a lot better visual quality just by fixing a little bit of things into this asset. तो थोड़ा experience missing तो clearly दिखता है, but you're on the right track. You're putting in good efforts. Nice way of portraying the work and the breakdowns, but again the only thing is keep pushing hard, work on it, and get to a stage where you do great job on the assets. But portfolio wise, it's something that might really, I mean, this is not a bad portfolio. This is a good one. This is a decent one. This is at a stage where this guy can actually do way better. So Aman put more assets and try to put more beautiful assets into this. Cool. Let's go to another one. एक बार Aman, my portfolio. Great. Aman, I hope that helps you. Is it just art only? I started learning OpenGL year ago, and have made some simple demos and making custom game engines. You can put it, but I don't think it'll be reviewed today. I'm 16th in queue. Wow. Will you be willing to review an animation? Yes. But sir, if I want to make a game individually, it really makes me nervous. Thus, now I'm trying to interact with professionals. Brother, if you want to make your own game, still do it as a side hustle only. Start working with someone and learn and make your own game by the way, like side by side. Omkar Patil, hello. I really enjoy your live streams. I wanted to ask if a solo developer or indie studio shares a demo game, do you do review and give feedback on live doing? Yes, I do. I will. I am interested to know that how the things works for the game studio in India, how to survive independently with some basic investment. Please make a video, sir. All right, I sir, I'm interested to do game design, but I already got a job in game programming. Can I show my game design in my portfolio because I really want to? One rider. You should be very focused on one particular thing. That's what I can tell you. Don't jump between two different डोमेन्स बिकॉज ये बहुत ही अलग अलग चीज़ें हैं मेरे भाई. तू सोचेगा मैं ये भी करूँगा वो भी करूँगा, उससे नहीं होगा रे. उससे तो सिर्फ क्या बोलूँ मैं, गलत ट्रैक पे चला जाएगा. सो डोंट डू दैट. डोंट डू दैट. All right, Azaan. Hello, Azaan. I think मैंने शॉर्टलिस्ट भी किया था इसका resume for a job interview at underdogs. Given the Jedi proposed union budget for a detailed video about how to start a studio in India would be really helpful. No, I'm going to make a course. How to face the end because it's a big topic. It is super effort and knowledge sharing, and I will require time and effort to do that, and that is why I have to create a course on it and not a free video for sure. How to face the entry level stage, it's too brutal nowadays. Good portfolio is the key to get a good entry point. Sir, I've been self learning 3D art for over a year and I've been struggling to find any kind of paid gigs at a genuine game studio. I see very few game studio looking for junior level artists. Then if it has taken you a lot of time already, try doing it as an intern. People are really keen to do that. In fact, this week we got two interns, two artists interns in the studio. Doesn't nanite work automatically with LOD? Yes, that's what I'm saying. But it requires a certain benchmark of uh, topo density into it so that it reacts really well. Yes, but LOD best hai for optimization. Yes, please make a video on how to set up a studio including legally. Is it better to relocate to a larger city for an internship or should I pursue opportunity locally? This is your career. This is your life. I don't think you should stick to in a local region if there is not enough opportunity there. Go to a place where there is big opportunity. In games, preferably Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune. I don't think Mumbai has that vibe yet, but these three places, Chennai maybe, are great. Thanks for the portfolio review. I am already working on improving my character art. I completed that female knight somewhere around. Great, Aman. Thanks a lot for taking the feedback very positively. It's a good portfolio, but just keep working hard on it. सर मुझे एचआर का कॉल आया कंपनी से अप्लाई करने के बाद वो मुझे 10th और 12th के मार्क्स पूछ रहे थे और वो मेरे काम थे तो कम थे तो किया सर मैं 10 12 दोबारा अबे चुप रहे कौन सा एचआर है ये कुछ भी तो पूछ उस एचआर को पूछ उसने कितने मार्क्स लाए हैं पहले तो तू ऐसे कंपनी में जा ही मत भाई जिधर तेरे को एचआर 10वीं और 12वीं के मार्क्स पूछ रहा है if the people are not interested in your portfolio and skills and they are interested in your 10th and 12th का marks तो उनको बोल भागो यहाँ से मुझे नहीं करनी जॉब are there economy designers for game and do they also fall under game design in India everything is game design honestly as of now because not many opportunities around different things. All right, let's go. Hey, I'm Azaan. ये यार ये illusion है Amazon पढ़ रहा हूँ मैं कब से. Hey, I'm Azaan. I'm a game designer specialized in narrative and level design. I want to explore games beyond traditional boundaries. इसका portfolio I think मैंने पहले भी review किया हुआ है. His portfolio is really good. Honestly, बहुत अच्छा portfolio है. ये देखो. अभी ज़्यादा नहीं टाइम डालूंगा इस पे बिकॉज मुझे पता है मैंने किया हुआ है आई जस्ट नो इट दैट आई हैव रिव्यूड हिज पोर्टफोलियो बिफोर सच अ ब्यूटीफुल पोर्टफोलियो एंड yeah, I would have hired him for sure. But I think there was one hiccup that I don't remember discussing with my team, which I obviously can't share on this video. But just because of it, we had to go ahead with someone else. But look at this, bro. This is a very interesting and very creative portfolio. He'll definitely land a very good job. Maybe laga bhi hoga ise. I don't know. Featured projects. He has already worked on Mega Drift by Abimit. Resume. कैनवा लिंक है सीधा रेज्यूमे के लिए. देखो गाइस, दिस इज एफर्ट्स डालने पड़ते हैं तब जाके दिखते हैं वो एफर्ट्स. अजान मोहम्मद, गेम डिज़ाइनर. अच्छा, 2 बार आ गया है भाई तेरा यहाँ पे. एनीवे, दिस इज रियली कूल. Look at this. Interesting guy, interesting skill sets. Cool guys. Just make sure you check out this portfolio. Zanfolio my canvas site. मैं डाल देता हूँ तुम लोगों के लिए लिंक में. देख लो इसका पोर्टफोलियो. इज अ वेरी गुड पोर्टफोलियो. ही हैज अ very very nice portfolio. Anyway guys, if you haven't liked the video yet, please hit the like button. अभी भी मुझे दिख रहा है 60 likes. Good, I like it. 60 likes is good. Really now it's good. I'll go to the next one now. Srinath Krishna Kumar. Game designer, view projects, about me. Okay. यहाँ पे क्या है फिर? View projects. This is just distraction. Just remove this. Project Drift. Let's connect. Breakdown. ओके. एक ही चीज़ मुझे अभी. ओके, और भी है. Is there more? No. Okay. Game designer, about me. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good resume. I think there's only one thing that I would like to mention is a game designer typically is expected to have a good sense of UI design. I mean, of course, not UI design, UI design, but just a bit of a sense of, कैसे बोलूँ मैं, थोड़ा आर्टिस्टिक, थोड़ा क्रिएटिव इज एक्सपेक्टेड. लाइक जैसे अजान का पोर्टफोलियो था. So I would say your portfolio has a lot of things which are good. like the work that you have mentioned here, ज़्यादा है नहीं projects, but जो छोटे प्रोटोटाइप्स जितने ये यहाँ पे जितने प्रोटोटाइप्स हैं, ये आई वुड जस्ट एक्सपेक्ट दिस portfolio in general to look really good. I mean, as a game designer, I would expect that for sure. For sure. Content wise, this is really good that you've mentioned all of these things. You've put everything that you've done, and it has a good breakdown also. Like I always say, कुछ 4-5 prototypes डालो और उसके नीचे एक breakdown डालो. It's done exactly like that. It's just that I try and work, like, just make this resume, this portfolio a little bit visually appealing. That's it. वो एक चीज़ मिसिंग लगती है मुझे. दिस पार्ट जो है ये एजुकेशन एंड ऑल दिस पार्ट, आई थिंक इसको नीचे डाल. इसके बाद है ना, ये निकाल दे व्यू प्रोजेक्ट्स, ये डाल, फिर अबाउट मी डाल, और उसके बाद सीधा ये सेक्शन डाल, प्रोजेक्ट शोकेस, एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस just put it at the bottom. This one section, 2 section, इसको नीचे डाल, इसको ऊपर लेके आ, ब्रेकडाउन के भी नीचे डाल, एंड देन लेट्स कनेक्ट अगेन. फॉर्मेट थोड़ा फिक्स कर, लाइक ये, और ये इतने बड़ा है, इसका कोई ज़रूरत ही नहीं है रे. You don't need, like, you're taking up, when you land on this page, you are unnecessarily taking a lot of this footage just because you want to put your name and stuff. ये बाकी कोई चीज़ें, ये पीछे इमेज कोई मैटर नहीं करता, because it's not you, it's not your work, it's something which is just a. So try and bring this up, like form like थोड़ा ऊपर कृष्ण अपना नाम और थोड़ा प्रोफाइल ऊपर, ये अबाउट मी सेक्शन को अगर इसी में तो सम अप कर पाएगा इतने जगह में, it helps. And then immediately the projects that you see, जो ये section है, second section, this would be the second section, this would be the third section, this would be the fourth, and this would be the fifth, and the contact will be the last. That's it. You also don't need this, all these things. ये resume और LinkedIn, जब मैं ये पहले ही पेज पे यहाँ पे आता हूँ, यहीं पे डाल दो 2 बटन, resume और LinkedIn. That's it. That's it, guys. Next one. किधर गया वो? अरे एक वीडियो क्यों भेज रहा है? Nobody would see this, man. Anyway, the work is good, but I currently don't have a formal pro portfolio website below or curated. ठीक है, मैं दिखा देता हूँ. युवराज गोयल, because you're 17 years old, I don't want to dishearten you. युवराज गोयल ने सिर्फ एक वीडियो भेजा है, तो मैं वो दिखा देता हूँ आप लोगों को. नेम इज़ युवराज गोयल, 17 years, 2 to 3 years of experience in Unity. ये 14 साल से गेम्स बना रहा लग रहा. 1.5 years of freelancing hyper casual games, mainly doing programming in C# language. Working with MDG also. For more information, search mdgames.in. Currently doing college BCA degree. और इसने फिर सिर्फ 4 प्रोटोटाइप के वीडियो डाले हुए, वो देख लेते हैं, क्योंकि वीडियोस काफ़ी अच्छे हैं. Clips of games I made for clients. Yuvraj, I'm not sure if you are allowed to actually show these things publicly. बट पता नहीं, तूने भेजा है, मैंने दिखा दिया है. But if you've done work in this, good for you, good stuff. 17 years, very good stuff. But next time portfolio होगा तो ज़रूर review करूँगा. But because you sent it, I just want to show it to people. That's it. Cool. Good job. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me just get a few more questions. सर आई एम लर्निंग यूवी गेम डेव थ्रू यूडेमी. एक सेकेंड में दूसरा वाला रेज्यूमे ओपन कर लेता हूँ पहले. राहुल जेठवानी. Sir, I'm learning UE engine dev through Udemy. What are the industry requirements? Are blueprints good for getting a job? What kind of blueprints are not enough to get a job, brother. Everybody is looking for C++. So to C++ सीख. That's funny. आपके 10th में कितने आए थे? मेरे 10th में आए थे 69%. But HR are not artists. Okay. Personal क्यों हो रहे हो भाई? क्यों यार? कोई नहीं. 69%. Azaan here, you didn't review it before. I had applied, that's why you know it. Can I know what the hiccup was? Was it because of my location? I don't remember exactly. And even if I would have, I wouldn't have said that on this video, Azaan. 10th marks is not that personal, but there was 100% a hiccup because your portfolio is really, really good. And you were among the top 2 shortlist people that we wanted to get in. Azaan, your okay. 10th marks is not the personal Modi ji ki mark sheet थोड़ी पूछ रहा है. Are game designers expected to know Unity or Unreal for grey boxing? It helps. It's a plus point. If you know, it's a plus point. 3D games जितने लोग बना रहे हैं companies, they will be very happy if you know this. Can you please review my portfolio? अगर लिस्ट में आएगा तो करूँगा. पर सर आपने लास्ट टाइम तो बोला था कि 1 पेज पोर्टफोलियो अच्छा होता है जहाँ इन्फॉर्मेशन के लिए लेस क्लिक करना पड़ा, और आज आप अजान का अच्छा बता. हाँ तो बेसिकली सी दिस इज़ again a choice. If your portfolio is super creative, like what Azan's portfolio is, which requires you to navigate through it, you wouldn't also realize that you're navigating through things. I am sure you agree to the fact that his portfolio was really, really good in terms of how it was designed. At the end of the day, an employer should have some sort of gratification of moving from one page to another. जैसे बहुत सारे रेज्यूमेस जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ क्लियरली कि एक पेज में होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. देयर इज़ नॉट इनफ ऑफ व्हाट डू यू से, इट्स द बेसिक थिंग्स ओनली दैट यू कैन एक्चुअली पुट इन डिफरेंट पेजेस जो लोगों ने पुट इन वन पेजेस. इट्स द सेम थिंग दैट यू कैन पुट इन वन पेज जिसके लिए लोगों ने अलग अलग लिंक बनाया. जैसे किसी ने कॉन्टैक्ट का बटन डाला है, कॉन्टैक्ट पे क्लिक करने पे इतना सा सेक्शन आ रहा है जिसमें वही जो टेक्स्ट बॉक्स है. ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स डू नॉट रिक्वायर अ सेपरेट पेज is the whole debate here. But if you look at his portfolio, it's something which is a point and click kind of a navigating thing, which in itself looks very gamified. And at the end of the day, when you do that, you also feel that there is a gratification that you did something. And तो मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि कुछ पोर्टफोलियोज में, जैसे मैंने रेज्यूमे के लिए भी बोला कि रेज्यूमे का डालो अलग बटन में, बिकॉज रेज्यूमे इज अ डिफरेंट पेज विच गिव्स मी अ डिफरेंट सेक्शन ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन विच इज़ completely different from the format of my website or my page. तो you need to make choices like these. If you're going super creative, obviously जैसे PPT स्टाइल में अगर तुमको वेबसाइट रखनी है अपनी, then I would never recommend you to have everything in the first page, right? But अगर वो इंटरेक्टिव की तरह जा रहा है, why not? Because at the end of the day, that uh, parallelly also helps the employer understand that, oh, this is super creative, the guy is super creative if he's doing something like this. So yes, I like your question. There is a debatable thing here, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Is it a good decision to quit my front end job once I have a year of financial runway and stable Unreal Engine freelance income to start my own studio? You only do that when your freelance money is at least equal to your full-time job. As let's hit the 80 likes. 80 likes कर दो यार. मॉड हमारे चीख चीख के बोल रहे हैं. आई आस्क्ड यू दिस क्वेश्चन इन IGDC बट आई डिडंट did a good job to ask this there. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Do not quit your job. मैंने अभी recently भी एक डाला था post LinkedIn पे. Never go full time unless you, मतलब तुम कुछ कर रहे हो जो तुम्हें पैसा दे रहा है, उसको छोड़ के गेम डेवलपमेंट में फुल टाइम मत जाओ unless you secure something which is equal to what you're doing in your full time. Something that reflects your art. However, would you recommend to relocating to Bangalore or Hyderabad if someone has just graduated and is in game dev or in general tech? Or you think Mumbai? Mumbai is not at all a good option. I'll tell you clearly. I am from Mumbai. Mumbai is not at all a good option. Bangalore, Hyderabad, definitely. Because as a Mumbaikar, leaving Mumbai is hard, but still for career, if I have to see, Mumbai में companies नहीं है ज़्यादा, and you need to understand this fact. And that is why you need to do this. Finally, you brought the pop filter. What is a pop filter? How do I get portfolio reviewed? Join the Discord channel and put that resume of yours in the portfolio submission section. हेलो सर, मेरा पोर्टफोलियो रिव्यू करूँगा, रुक जाओ. मैं बात करता हूँ तो बात करने लग जाता हूँ यार, मेरा प्रॉब्लम है ये. I should just fucking stick to reviewing your portfolios. That's it. Guys, 71 likes. Hit the like button, make it 80. Oh, pop filter. राहुल जेठवानी दिख रहा है कि नहीं? राहुल जेठवानी का नहीं. ए यार, क्या ही दिखा रहा है. ओके, राहुल जेठवानी, गेम डेवलपर, यूनिटी प्रोग्रामर. हाई, आई एम राहुल, प्लेइंग गेम्स, ओके. Resume, email, LinkedIn, Instagram, projects. Home, projects, about. This is a little confusing, but a good portfolio. Again, मेरा recommendation हमेशा वही होगा. Because see, ये actually मैं मेरा ऑनेस्ट फीडबैक बता रहा हूँ राहुल, मेरा ध्यान यहाँ पे गया ही नहीं था ये ऊपर वाले स्ट्रिप पे. ऑनेस्टली मैं यहीं पे देख रहा था एंड आई वाज लुकिंग फॉर हाउ डू आई सी योर प्रोजेक्ट्स. दिस इज ऑनेस्ट फीडबैक. टेक इट from someone who is running a company and looking for people. मेरा ये मुझे ऐसा लगा because it's a what GitHub. Okay, I feel a lot of these websites like Wix just has this strip on top which just asks you about the discounts and everything. तो इसके लिए मेरा ध्यान गया ही नहीं यहाँ पे. I would recommend सी ये क्या ज़रूरत ही नहीं है ना, एक्चुअली मैं वही बोल रहा था अभी थोड़ी देर पहले। ये होम तो ये होम ही है, इसका बटन अभी यहाँ पे रखा है बिकॉज मैं किसी और पेज में जा रहा हूँ। अम, अगर मैंने इस तीनों को क्लब करके सिंगल पेज में डाला होता तो एक्चुअली मेरा काम और आसान हो जाता देखने के लिए। ये लिंक्स तो लिंक्स चल जाते हैं, लाइक लिंक्स यू ऑल डेफिनेटली नीड बटन्स हियर, बट दीज प्रोजेक्ट्स बिकॉज देर इज़ नॉट इनफ ऑफ projects also, four projects here, they can just, they could have just come at the bottom. But being a game programmer, there's one thing that I really like about this portfolio is being a game programmer. It is very, it looks very artistic. I'll be, I'll be very honest. The color combinations, the scheme, everything used is is really good. I love it. I love the colors that you've used here. Also here, all of this looks pretty decent, pretty nice. Um, Unlike typical game programmers who are little not leaned towards the art. So I feel the portfolio is good. एंड मैं जो अभी जो बोल रहा हूँ वो सिर्फ हाइजीन की बात है, बिकॉज इवन विद दिस फोर प्रोटोटाइप्स दैट यू पुट, या उसके इस ये पेज अलग हो सकता है. सो व्हेन यू आर हियर ऑन दिस होम पेज, इसके नीचे अगर ये चार प्रोजेक्ट्स होते एंड क्लिकिंग ऑन दीज, opening these in a separate page makes more sense than letting me go through navigating through three different pages. Download the game. Taxi Kiosk, download the game. It would also help, again, this is another um, suggestion. It would also help if there is an option where I can just play the game here. ये डाउनलोड करने से ज़्यादा अगर मैं खेल ही लेता यहाँ पे तो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा easy होता ये चीज़. And right now all of these plugins, WebGL and everything, you can do it very easily. Just open the game and play it here itself would have been much more interesting than to download, because ये downloading का भी एक, it is like a barrier, honestly. So some people would, you know would not just do it. But yeah, overall I love your resume. It's a good resume. I see a lot of potential as a talent. Hygiene wise जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, if you do that, I think it works. I also feel ये इतने सब चीज़ की ज़रूरत नहीं है तुझे एक्चुअली. योर वर्क स्पीक्स अ लॉट. तो ये भी ठीक है, ये ठीक है, बट ऑल ऑफ these paragraphs, I think if you just put this in your LinkedIn page, and वैसे भी तो लिंक दे रहा है, it would work. But yeah, Rahul Jetwani, good job. It's a very nice portfolio. Then we have Sharad Mayank Sinha. I am a photographer. I am a game developer. I am learner. Driven by passion for interactive entertainment, I am pursuing bachelor's of technology in game developer and designer. Problem. Sharad, I'll just be very honest, straight. Your portfolio, this entire thing looks very professional, very nice. But there is one core problem in this entire portfolio. The portfolio is really good. You've added everything that is required. Acha, good. You've added everything that is required. Although the prototypes are a pretty basic prototypes. For someone who is for some company for any company who is actually building 3D games, this portfolio would not like be an ideal portfolio for them, because all I can see is 2D games, which are very basic 2D games. Um, so portfolio wise, it's the look and everything is really good. Again, unnecessary. All of this is unnecessary. Get to the point straight away. This space could have been used better. This could be the start of it, you know. Anyway, one core problem that I see in this resume, in this portfolio, is I don't understand who you are. I don't understand whether you are a game developer or a game designer, very honestly, because you mentioned here game developer and designer. These are two different things. I don't know whom I am hiring. Am I hiring a game designer or I'm hiring a game developer? I really don't know. Core problem. That's a big problem. Seeking, when you say this internship seeking, how does any company know what are you seeking? Are you seeking a job as a game designer or a game developer? No clarity on that. And then the biggest problem here is when you have showcased these 8 9 elements, these games, the prototypes, projects demonstrating my skills in game development from 2D platform to classic game design. I really don't know what exactly have you done in this. Have you designed the games? Have you developed these games, programmed code these games, or you've done both the things? And if you've done both the things, what are you really looking at as a job? Is it game design or game development? So first and foremost, there are three things that I would like to recommend. Number one is having a clarity on what you want to become, a game developer or a game designer. You can't be both. Indie developers, after doing a lot of work in companies and all, or maybe starting early, they do make everything themselves. They're solo. But I think if you're putting a portfolio out there, you're looking for a job, you need to be very clear, is it a game developer or a game designer? That's number one. Number two is trying to, if you're a if you want to become a game developer, game coder, programmer, you need to focus more on building a little uh, better prototypes like the 3D ones, just to showcase more of your skills. And the third and the most important thing is, it's again a hygiene thing. This is unnecessary. You can actually club this, bring this up, get straight to the point. All right, Sharad, that's your portfolio. I'll go to a few more very quickly. Adamia. I'm Adamia. ओ पॉप फिल्टर इज द माइक मैच थिंग, ये तो पहले से मैं यूज ही नहीं करता था. Since it will be members only later. You know that fact, we can learn from someone's mistake. The way it will be worth it. If you guys find this live helpful. Guys, वो हो जाएगा members only, वो तो for sure है. But hit the like button so that we reach more. We reach to more people. Okay, Adamya. How am I pronouncing it right? Featured project Glyph, Trinetra Games. Portfolio showcase. Terraria clone. Hyperdrift. Model loader. View all projects. Game engine programmer. About me. Get in touch. From India, specializing in engine and gameplay, I enjoy tackling intricate technical problems. My journey started. Clarity, game programmer, game engineer, engine programmer. So that's good. This is a good portfolio. This is a good portfolio. Um, although it does not have like a super. Check the repo. No, I can't. This is a portfolio that if I would have gone through it, I would have been interested in giving a quick test um, to this person to test uncertain thing that I require in the game for sure. Because mujhe, like I'm just getting a vibe of someone who understands C++ really well, who is more interested in optimization, backend game engine programming, and all that stuff, which is quite rare in the industry. But there are very few people who are really interested in these things. Again, being a game programmer, engine programmer, uh, there's always like you can't really expect techies to be creative, but if you are, that's like a plus point, but you can't expect that from everybody. And that's why you see this in the portfolio also. The design and all is like really really bad. I mean, I'm Adamia. That's it on the first page, and then all of these scattered things. There is super high value in the kind of content that has been shared, but the way it is the packaged, it's not really well. So Adamya, one thing that I would recommend is check out the videos of the portfolio reviews videos, the portfolios that I've reviewed before, and try to pick up a couple of things from that, and just the hygiene thing, just improve the way you've portrayed all of these things. Thoda scattered hai, thoda don't do this. The content is great, but work on the packaging. Cool. Let's go. Akshay Gadekar. हाँ डिस्कॉर्ड ही ऑल्सो हैज अ डिस्कॉर्ड क्या ये मैं किसका डिस्कॉर्ड इसका डिस्कॉर्ड है Akshay Gadekar, who I am, game developer, app and website architecture designer, filmmaker, animator, upcoming projects. Game development, Upworld. Upworld multiplayer game, Akshay Gadegar. Akshay, are you the one who has a YouTube channel also? I think you have. Direction Gaming. I know. Ah, भाई इस बंदे के 70,000 सब्सक्राइबर्स हैं. अक्षय गड़ेकर तू क्यों भेज रहा है भाई रेज्यूमे? It's a very good. So yeah, this is, see, he's a game developer. He's a solo. I think he's an indie and doing all of this गेम डेवलपमेंट, अपकमिंग प्रोजेक्ट, वेब है, फिल्मोग्राफी. भाई सब कुछ है, ये सब कुछ करता है. क्या ही बोलूँ मैं अभी इसका, क्या रिज्यूमे मैं ये करूँ. अबाउट सेक्शन. And he has a Discord channel as well. अरे ये इसको बंद करो यार. ये मराठी पेपर्स में आ चुका है ये बंदा. Anyway, obviously looks too much filled with content here, filled with talent here. Akshay Gadagara doesn't require reviewing of his portfolio. इसलिए इतने links ही देखो कितने हैं यहाँ पे डाले हुए. Anyway, Akshay, I'm just waiting for something really cool to come out from you. But thanks for sending in the resume, the portfolio. The portfolio is damn filled with everything. So yeah, I'm not going to review this because there's no one direction here to actually, for me to actually review it. I know him through internet only, through Instagram and through YouTube. So I've spoken to him before, and he's doing really good on the projects that he's working. So yeah, shout out to Akshay. I'll go ahead and look for the next one. इसका भी अच्छा है. संतोष रत्नम. गाइस प्लीज हिट द लाइक बटन. कितने हुआ है ऑनेस्टली देखो, बताओ. If you're watching this video, guys, and if this video is helpful, just do hit the like button. Hit the like button. दिख ही नहीं रहा है यहाँ पे. Anyway, Santosh Ratnam. Hello, I'm Santosh, level designer, creating world's players want to explore. About portfolio skills. ये बहुत ही बढ़िया portfolio. See, this is what I was talking about, the point and click gamified. और ये game designers बहुत करते हैं these kind of resumes, and Git पे तो they're now getting a lot of options to do all of these things. About inside my world, the story behind the work. It's all gamified. It's beautiful. मुझे तो बहुत ही बढ़िया लग रहा है इसका resume. It's really beautiful. Specialization, the driven. I'm a game designer, level designer, specializing in fast pace. Showcasing now. skills, awards, then portfolio, selected game design and technical work, a curated look, mechanical fury, level design, get on Steam. Guys, क्या ही करूँ, इसका मैं रेज्यूमे का लिंक भी डाल दूंगा. Check this out. It's also a good one. If you guys are helpful, make sure I have a working streamer. Support the hard working stream. I can wait, I'm night owl, but I don't think the stream will go until 2 a.m. Hello sir, I'm currently working as an environmental. Guys, ये questions तो मैं अभी बहुत कम ही लूँगा. Yeah, it won't. I can see whoever is already dehydrated. भाई मैं dehydrate हो चुका हूँ. I've been working whole day and I'm doing this now. So I better wait for my okay. Reviews on game. Thanks for the review. This Akshay guy make good YouTube videos. I think he's showing off. He's just flexing with his skills. Chat, breathe. Cool. मैंने इसका लिंक डाल दिया है संतोष रत्नम का. Guys, this is again a really good portfolio. If you want for the reference, just check this out. Super sweet, super creative and nicely made portfolio. Then there are skills. Then there is contact. See, इसमें मुझे क्लिक करने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं हो रही है. That I am going to different pages because it's just gamified. It's just very nicely tied together as a story. No remarks, nothing that I want to talk about on this. This is a really well made portfolio. Beautiful, Santosh Ratnam. Beautiful. कुछ बोलना ही नहीं है मुझे. मारोगा इलमी. नहीं, 15 मिनट. Next is Pratik Solanki, game designer, level designer, The Judgment Day, a 3D narrative puzzle full of twists. My responsibilities, The Judgment Day, level design. See, this is also good. Like, ठीक है. If I'm also digging up deep, I should be able to, oh, nice. This is what he has done. In-game screenshots of the puzzles. At least it gives me the details of things, right? His work, his efforts are seen. कि उसने जजमेंट डे में क्या क्या काम किया है. Then fortress merge puzzle defense, game deconstruction document. I have never said that all of this needs to be in one page. Okay. Detailed document. ये वही है क्या? Pratik Solanki, all of this is really good. It's just that a little clarity on this would be great. I mean it's too scattered. I mean समझ में आ रहा है कि ये अलग अलग प्रोजेक्ट्स में अलग अलग, just that थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग दिख रहा है वो. But yeah, I mean that's also again a hygiene thing. But I like the simple things that you've put: your name, your profile, um, about me could have been a little ऊपर इधर यहीं पे, and then the projects 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 projects, and then all these links. That's it. Of course, the orange cat problems. Pratik Solanki. Otherwise, it's really good. But you need to just fix a little bit of these things. Just fix this. It's just a hygiene thing. But apart from that, your portfolio also is good enough to actually see, guys. I've reviewed a few portfolios today, and you can also see that people are not just making their portfolios, but they're making them really look good. And somewhere you have to consider that even if you're a programmer and you're not more into the design and stuff, but if you look at the portfolios of the programmers also that I've showed, they have put in some efforts to actually look, to make them look good. So you understand there's not the competition is not just about the jobs, it's about also about getting into that it's also about getting into that first impression. The competition is there in that first impression itself, so you need to make a very strong portfolio, and that is why we do all of these sessions. Dev Edge Studio, thank you for 40 rupees super chat, man. I really really appreciate it. That is why we are doing all these portfolio sessions, because तुम्हें समझे कि प्रॉब्लम सिर्फ मुझे अगर मुझे जॉब नहीं मिल रहा तो इट्स नॉट जस्ट बिकॉज I've done this, I've studied this, I've made these 5 prototypes, but the problem is there are some people who are just winning over their portfolios also, which is super super competitive. So you need to work on that also, apart from building your skill sets, because that is how you'll stand out. जैसे अभी मैंने अगर 10 पोर्टफोलियो रिव्यू किए हैं, तो मैंने 2 की लिंक्स चैट में डाली है, बिकॉज दोज टू रियली स्टैंड आउट, राइट? आई आई थिंक यू गेट माई पॉइंट. Guys, please hit the like button. Hit the like button now. एक बार मैं देख लेता. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 पोर्टफोलियोज रिव्यू कर चुका हूं मैं. आदर्श गुप्ता. The next one, Unreal Engine gameplay programmer building scalable multiplayer gameplay systems experience in. देखो गाइज, यही मैं बोल रहा था अभी थोड़ी देर पहले, मैं यही चीज़ बोल रहा था. He's a programmer, but look at the portfolio. It looks so techy, so nice, so designed well. और अभी तुम लोग के पास कितने सारे टूल्स है भाई. ये ले लवेबल डॉट ऐप. क्या है ये? आदर्श कोड्स डॉट लवेबल डॉट ऐप. People are using all of these tools which are free that they can use and create their own portfolios. Look at this. This looks crazy sick, nice fucking portfolio. मुझे नहीं जाना इसके डिटेल में. दिस आई लव दिस. तुम लोग बताओ तुमको क्या प्रॉब्लम दिख रहा है इसमें. This looks crazy, nice, beautiful. See, सब कुछ एक पेज पे है और इतना मस्त सेटअप किया हुआ है. I will send this link also because I love this portfolio. Adash Gupta, top job. I love it. You're very clear on what you do. You don't need to work on your portfolio or at all. ये यहाँ पे अगर तू कुछ करना चाहता है, there's only one thing that you need to do is to just add a few more projects. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. It looks beautiful, and it is something that will 100% get you in contact with people to actually ask you for a job for sure. Adash Gupta, well done. ऐसे रेज्यूमे देखने मजा मजा आता है भाई, रियली. ऋषिकेश बटवे भाई, लोगों ने अपना गेम ही अप कर दिया है. दिस इज ऑल क्रेजीनेस हैपनिंग गाइस, क्रेजी हो गया है ये सब कुछ. ऋषिकेश बटवे, गेम डेवलपर एंड प्रोग्रामर. सी another one, another one. ये I am shocked that programmers have such nice portfolios, such good portfolios with so good color schemes and all. Obviously there is everything available there, but putting efforts, choosing things, putting it in your portfolio. मैं क्या बोलूं भाई, मुझे कुछ बोलना ही नहीं है इस पोर्टफोलियो के ऊपर भी. दिस इज गुड. ये अंदर जाके काम देखना इज ऑल नेक्स्ट थिंग. योर portfolio at least should pull the interviewer to see what you've been building. Lovely. Lovely. Completed क्या है ये? Level 3. Lovely. Rishikesh Bhatwe, great job यार. How much can you bench press? किसको पूछ रहा है भाई तू? Dad, wait a 5 minute. Wait a 5 minute to write my thoughts to chat. So hey Vaibhav, I am Harsh. I am a mobile app developer. We're used to work on Android, or it's been 2 3 years I have worked on a job. Good. I have never made portfolios. I have been trying to learn game dev by a math as well as with algebra where we have to use Pythagoras theorem. हैं? ये कैसी बहकी बहकी बातें कर रहा है ये लौंडा. How do you train your cat to use the litter box? I just adopted one and this Billy is so unhygienic. I got one. I adopted one which was already trained. I adopted this cat when she was 2 months old and she was already trained, potty trained. Crazy. Link, you can find all these portfolios on Discord. This is my portfolio going. What suggestion will you provide me if I want to start my own studio? Okay. Oh fuck, ये क्या हो रहा है? What is this? Oh, this guy is running behind my mouse. ये मैंने किया है क्या? On. Table of content, chapter 1, chapter 2, the developer, chapter 3, the missions, power ups, contacts, origin story, character stats, gameplay programmer, senior dev, you imagine I make it. Tea shortage, 18-year-old trying to make fun games, the developer, coding worlds, and night mode. This is also good. It's just that इसमें थोड़ा क्या हो रहा है पता है क्या? मतलब मैं बहुत ऑनेस्टली बोल दूंगा. तुम लोग देख लो, मैं तो बोल दूंगा सीधा सीधा. क्रिएटिवली काम बहुत अच्छा किया है ये, ठीक है, बट तुम लोगों ने वो चीज़ सुनी होगी अगर. अच्छा ये क्रूड है, ये क्रूड गेम्स है, क्लिक हिम. अच्छा अच्छा. हाँ क्रूड. आई जस्ट टेल यू व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर. अभी मैं खेल रहा हूँ उसके साथ. एनीवे अभी मैं इसको निकालूँ कैसे? ओके ऑलराइट. crude, there's only one. Can I share mine as well? Dev Edge Studio. Just because you are appreciating the live and for the super chat, please share it right away on the Discord channel if you have, because I'm going to end this stream in the next 10 minutes. So if you have, please do that. Crude, there's only one thing that I would like to say. The thing is, it's a very unique portfolio which is a little bit थोड़ा off जा रहा है when it comes to having those standard things in it. जैसे my whole thing is resume, about section, and I'm just realizing ये you know I don't know what your name also is. When I see this, मुझे तेरा नाम अबाउट सेक्शन एनी मतलब तेरे बारे में मेरे को ज़्यादा चीज़ें पता ही नहीं चल रही है. ये प्रॉब्लम है. लाइक व्हेन आई कम हियर, I don't know whose resume I'm looking at. There's no about section. I don't know कि मैं किस बंदे के बारे में पढ़ रहा हूँ. That's number one. Number two is थोड़ा मजाक में हम लोग बोलते हैं कि चाय से ज़्यादा कितली गर्म है. तो तेरे पोर्टफोलियो में थोड़ा सा वो हो चुका है कि बाकी सब जगह पे ज़्यादा मेहनत हो चुकी है अपार्ट फ्रॉम द एक्चुअल थिंग. ये सारों को अच्छा ये सारा कुछ है यहाँ पे. ये थोड़ा यहाँ पे ज़रा ज़्यादा मेहनत किया हुआ था यहाँ पे. if you add more of these things, more of the work, that would have been super nice. But yeah, अपने बारे में डिटेल्स डाल भाई, वो मिसिंग है बहुत. अदरवाइज इट्स वेरी यूनिक फॉर श्योर, बट थोड़ा इनकम्प्लीट लग रहा है. एंड आई थिंक यू शुड अवॉइड दिस because this is just confusing me more. My objective is not to see how interesting this is, but to see the details of what you've created. So yeah, थोड़ा mixed reactions है मेरे ये portfolio पे, but creatively obviously this looks creative, but more of because you are a programmer, my whole judgment would be on the code stuff, on the text stuff, which थोड़ा सा दिख के नहीं आ रहा है यहाँ पे. So work on that, brother. Alright, मैं DevEdge स्टूडियो का resume ले रहा हूँ अभी, portfolio ले रहा हूँ, just because we have a good support coming in from DevEdge studio for the live stream. And here we are. Oh, it's all DevEdge studio only. Okay. ठीक है. I'll let me just. Okay, this is what we have. DevEdge Studio, making Unreal games. I am a game developer and content creator passionate about building immersive experiences in Unreal Engine. Join Discord. He has his own Discord also. 345 members, 55 online. करेंगे बाद में. Good. Looking for an experienced Unreal developer. I am a professional freelance services tailored to your project needs. Blueprints, MetaHuman, UI widgets, motion matching, blogs. Okay, you can check it out. Cool. Basically, is a freelancer building games using blueprints for people, and I am not really sure how much of these things really affect you getting uh, freelance work. I mean, these pages. I am not really sure how these pages really impact getting the work from people. But looks very honestly. I'll give very honest reaction as on this. It is looking incomplete uh, because I can't really see your work. That's number one. I mean, if I wanted to give you a job as a freelancer, I at least need to be very sure that you have enough experience doing that, and only your work will we will talk about your experience. So I think one of the camera, okay. Yeah, I think this is now. Okay, so one of the most important thing is that your work is not there here, and if I want to go ahead and do that, I think मुझे तेरा काम देखना बहुत ज़रूरी है. So make sure you have enough of work that you can put here. अगर तेरे पास YouTube पे भी किया हुआ है, there is a lot that you have already created on YouTube. You have 3.62k. All of this, just put it in your. See, there is a good amount of work that you have done on YouTube, and which looks really cool. I mean, it has good views also, and all of this is made like 2 years, 1 year back. So you can actually put all of these things in your page. You just make it more look more beautiful. That's it. It's in the project. Where is project? Oh, this is the projects. वो दिख ही नहीं रहा है भाई वो. Oh, bro, it's वो दिख नहीं रहा है मेरे भाई. सच में नहीं दिख रहा है. Look at this. Look at this. When I refresh it, your projects button is kind of disabled. Light mode. I don't know. Join Discord and your projects button is all. It's like disabled. इसको फिक्स कर. मुझे पता ही नहीं था कि वो तूने. बट आई थिंक डूड यू नीड टू जस्ट अलाइन इट प्रॉपरली, क्योंकि ये प्रोजेक्ट्स अगर तूने यहाँ पे भी डाले हैं प्रोजेक्ट्स बटन में, फिर भी वो ठीक से नहीं डाले हुए हैं यहाँ पे. इट्स नॉट द राइट प्लेस टू एक्चुअली शोकेस ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स देयर. Maybe you can put like 5 6 things in the first page and then go look more kind of thing and go into this section. But तेरा first page में बहुत emptiness दिख रहा है. I think you should put some of like 5 6 elements here in a proper grid जिसके नीचे more projects, you go on more projects and you see that instead of a very small button which says projects. So मेक अनरियल गेम्स, ये जॉइन डिस्कॉर्ड का बटन, एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस इसको नीचे ढकेल के यू हैव लाइक अ नाइस ग्रिड ऑफ 6 7 8 9 एलिमेंट्स जो वहाँ पे नीचे मोर प्रोजेक्ट्स एंड यू गो देयर. सो थोड़ा सिस्टमैटिक होगा एंड इट कैन रियली ग्रैब पीपल्स अटेंशन. कूल, लेट्स गो. आई थिंक विल डू लाइक जस्ट लास्ट फ्यू वंस क्योंकि 12 बज चुके हैं and we don't have enough time today. अच्छे है तो मैं सीधा अच्छे ही बोल के निकल रहा हूँ आगे, बिकॉज अच्छे ही है ये रेज्यूमेस. साईराम, hi Sairam, hi, I'm Sairam, Unreal game developer, building immersive worlds with blueprints plus and C++. Nice, well done, good, lovely. ये करो ना यार use. See, this is what I was talking about. More games, more projects. Nothing's wrong with your portfolio, brother. I love it. I love it. सेम हाइजीन थोड़ा बहुत इधर से थोड़ा ऊपर, ज़्यादा वेस्टेज ऑफ स्क्रीन, बट ठीक है फिर भी बिकॉज एवरीथिंग इज अलाइंड इन वन सिंगल पेज. Sairam, good job. I like it. I mean, I don't have any questions on this. The more projects you have, the more थोड़ा chances बढ़ जाएंगे. So add more projects. That's it. That's what I can tell you. And then we have Abino Sahu. We have Abhinav Sahu, Junior Unity Gameplay Programmer, Ship Titles, Experience. Abhinav, I'll give you one nice suggestion. मैं निखिल से छोटा हूँ. Hi, sorry, Abhinav. There's one simple suggestion. This also a resume could work, but I think you should just work on a little bit of. I think मतलब ये मेरे ओपिनियंस है भाई, मैं तो सीधा सीधा बोल रहा हूँ. फॉन्ट को थोड़ा सा प्रोफेशनल रखेगा तो बेटर होगा. This is like too cartoonish. I think you should avoid all doing all of these things. keep your fonts and everything very classic, very प्रोफेशनल. अब ये जो तूने लिखा हुआ है ना, 3 पब्लिश टाइटल स्मॉल 20 क्लाइंट्स प्रोजेक्ट शिप 7+ years, इट्स ऑल गुड, बट how do I know, how do I get to know about it? The bigger problem is you have given this thing more attention, more value than your projects. और तेरे projects कहाँ पे है? इतने बड़े पेज पे इतने से छोटे टाइटल में तूने अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स और एक्सपीरियंस छुपा के रखे हैं. मेरा ध्यान नहीं जाएगा, किसी का ध्यान जाएगा ही नहीं. मतलब गया तो भी ना, इट्स नॉट अ गुड वे टू डू स्टफ. I think your first page focus needs to be around projects and work that you have done, and not this. This is all secondary. ये सब secondary है. तो couple of things: fix the fonts, bring the ship titles and experience and projects in front. They should be taking charge of. क्योंकि ये सब चीज़ें बहुत ही ज़्यादा पीछे छोड़ दिए तूने. तो fix those things. This is all talks, बट पीपल वॉन्ट टू सी द रियल वर्क. ये सब ठीक है, ये आई डोंट थिंक ये सब यहाँ डालने की ज़रूरत भी है. इट्स लाइक जस्ट वन लाइनर दैट यू कैन ऐड इन योर अबाउट सेक्शन इटसेल्फ. कूल. अब मैं वाकई में थक गया हूँ यार. वन लास्ट resume, one last portfolio before we wrap this up. The last one. No way you are younger than Nikhil sir. तो पूछ क्यों रहे हो यार तुम लोग? Ayush Bagde, the last resume of the day, the last portfolio of the day. आयुष बागड़े के साथ में मैंने एक 1-on-1 कंसल्टेंसी कॉल भी किया था. आई रिमेंबर. I am a multidisciplinary game designer creating innovative and immersive experience. I also have solid foundation problems. This brochure shows 3 years of experience. Game developer bringing imagination. See, this is a good thing. He's mentioning he's a multidisciplinary thing, game designer anyway. But this portfolio shows my 3 years of experience as a game developer. That's the clarity कि भाई game development का काम दिखा रहा हूँ मैं. Experience. One project, second project. Crimson Tactics में काम किया है इसने. Black March Studios. Game design breakdowns, as we all need in the portfolios. And then projects. See again, although ऊपर उसने लिखा है, फिर भी mix of चीज़ें तो है ही. That he has also put game programming and game designing ये दोनों चीज़ें इसके अंदर. Hygiene wise, okay, let's just say it's not very designed, well designed portfolio, but जितनी चीज़ें डाली हुई है सारे का सारा काम डाला हुआ है. बट again, one big question that anybody would have as a employer is, what do you really do? Are you a game programmer? Are you a game designer? What are we really hiring when we hire you? So that's one question that everybody has, and everybody should work on that. अब यहाँ पे ऊपर गेम डिज़ाइनर पोर्टफोलियो लिखा हुआ है. So, and most of the things that he has done is put is on the game design front only. So look, for me it looks like it's a game designer portfolio, which again यहाँ पे भी इसने डाला ही है obviously. But experience as a game developer bringing, now this is confusing. Now on the second thoughts, now it looks very confusing. Sir, review 5 more. हाँ 54 हूँ मैं, 45 नहीं हूँ. साले. Your feedback was very, gave me clear direction on what to improve. I truly appreciate. श्योर अभिनव सर, मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि अगर आप निखिल सर से छोटे हो और 2007 में जॉब कर रहे हो तो अब 12 साल में ही जॉब में लग गए क्रेजी. सर रिमेनिंग पोर्टफोलियो करूँगा मैं, यही वीक में करूँगा, जल्दी करूँगा. रिमेनिंग पोर्टफोलियोज यही वीक में करेंगे. बट अभी दिस वाज द लास्ट पोर्टफोलियो, वी कांट स्ट्रेच इट मोर. But yeah, a quick few tips to Aish Bagde. I think then you should fix your language here because ये गेम डेवलपर जो लिखा हुआ है ना, इट्स कंफ्यूजिंग. गेम डिज़ाइनर, फोकस ऑन गेम डिज़ाइन एंड ट्राई टू यूज़ अ नाइस टेम्पलेट. योर you have done work which is good enough, but it's too scattered and it's too in a very simplistic manner. Just have some design element into it which you can use and fix this. ये बहुत ज़्यादा basic लग रहा है, so don't keep it too basic also. Try to work on the design front which will help you. बिकॉज अगर मैं किसी और गेम डिज़ाइनर का जो वेल डिज़ाइंड है उसके सामने इसको रखूँगा तो मुझे थोड़ा वो भी होगा कि अरे, क्योंकि डिज़ाइन सेंस जो होता है ना इज समथिंग दैट ट्रांसलेट्स फ्रॉम अ पोर्टफोलियो into a game also. Design sense, so if someone has design sense, he has it in all the aspects, not just one. तो अगर मैं कुछ कुछ करने जाऊंगा, अगर मेरे को कुछ वन पेजर भी बनाना है, एक स्लाइड डेक भी बनाना है किसी प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए, तो आई मेक श्योर दैट मेरा प्रेजेंटेशन लुक्स ब्यूटिफुल बिकॉज in general my design sense is really good. So if someone sees your resume or a portfolio which is not really designed well and you're a game designer, then there is like a mismatch of कहीं है game design भी तो ठीक कर पाएगा नहीं कर पाएगा, all of those questions come. So put in some effort. It's a one day job. Just take some template, put your everything into it and just make it look better. That's it. All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks a lot for being on this stream. I really thoroughly enjoyed this and I am dehydrated like my mod and admin says. Once again, thanks a lot. जाते जाते मैं फट से ये कुछ मैंने छोड़ दिए क्वेश्चंस वो ले लेता हूँ. कुछ पोर्टफोलियोज है जो मैं अभी रिव्यू नहीं कर सकता मेरे भाई, थोड़ा हो चुका है मेरा. Thanks for the valuable feedback. Okay, I see a gender gap in your studio. It's very male dominated work culture. Yes, it is. And there's no, what do you say? There's no such rule that you need to have that balance for sure in your studio. It all depends on what you are doing and what you expect and what your plans are. So yeah. Muktika Bhai, vlogs. There's a very cool, nice kick-ass video that is coming from the studio. Mostly next week. कहाँ सबमिट करना है पोर्टफोलियो, सबमिट करना है डिस्कॉर्ड चैनल पे. गो ऑन द डिस्कॉर्ड एंड सबमिट इट. अगेन गाइज, ऑल ऑफ यू वॉचिंग, मैं बहुत क्विक कर रहा हूँ ये पोर्टफोलियोज़ रिव्यू क्योंकि बहुत सारे पोर्टफोलियोज़ आए हैं रिव्यू के लिए. But if you really want to put in some efforts and try to make your portfolio good, I do one-on-one sessions to review your portfolios जहाँ पे मैं वीडियो कॉल पे आके I do one-on-one portfolio fix for you, जिसका लिंक मैंने इस चैट में पिन किया हुआ है ऊपर. Just go and check, and if you really want it done, then book a slot there and I'll see you guys there. सोनी में जॉब लगवा दूँ, वाह. Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for joining the stream. I will see you guys in the next stream. Um, till then, good night and thank you for joining the stream. जाते जाते जिस किसी ने लाइक नहीं किया है लाइक कर दो, वरना आज तुम्हारे सपने में सांप आएगा. Good night, guys. Bye bye. Thank you.